We are back with another video on our rebrand channel, the Tea on the Streets. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So, of course, Bacteria B, Cardi B, is scrambling to find a theme for her tour, which is, I think the first date is in February. Now, if you guys remember, Ckiminaj revealed last year that Titanic Records wanted Cardi B to go on tour with Nicki Minaj and them do a joint tour and out. Nicki Minaj declined. But allegedly, Titanic Records is worried that the tour won't be as successful as they would hope. And that's why they're kind of rolling out the Bruno Mars album and tour basically as soon as possible, because he just announced that his album is coming out and he already announced the tour, and Cardi B is going on tour. It's like they kind of paying Cardi B's tour dust. But this is what Cardi B had to say recently on live
with these questions about what are we wearing for a tour. And to be honest, so I kind of came up with something because like I don't know if you guys want to play a game with me, and I don't know, like I was thinking like maybe like New York, we could go Met Gala theme, like everybody's just like dressed up nice or something like that. And probably like in California we could do my schoolgirl looks, or I don't know. And then some states like it's like okay, like Chicago, everybody could wear, I don't know, red. And then like in Florida, everybody wears yellow. And then in one, everybody could wear pink. Or like in one state, everybody will wear black. Like let me know if you guys want like a list of like all the states and like what color or theme should they dress. Because I really don't know, like, you know, I'm not like a person that like have just one look. I know I like to like do different stuff.
Now, a fan said, not of Cardi B, but of Nicki Minaj, said, that's how you know she has no real fans. Just bots. People that she pays to act like they F with her. Because these are questions that no real artist would ever have to ask. When YB went on tour, motherfuckers knew to bring out the green flags. Nicki went on tour, motherfuckers knew to go Barbie. Okay, or pink. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Here's my thing. I think that Cardi B fans could really get creative, because one thing about Cardi B, what is she known for? You got to do what the artist is known for, and Cardi B is known for changing her face. Let's just be honest. I don't think that she's really known for being lyrical. She's not really known for any other color, possibly red, but not really, because you know, she says she's a brim, she a blood, but then she goes to court. So nobody really believes that she's really a gangster. But if Cardi B fans get different face masks of Cardi B's faces, like, you know, a 2016 face of Cardi B on a mask or a flag, I think that might be kind of creative. Like the different faces for every pregnancy era or album era that she's had. Okay, and just put it on a flag, put it on a shirt. I think that definitely could be some sort of theme for Cardi B. So let me know how y'all feel about it. I think that's a really good idea. Now, moving on from that, Doja Cat got a collaboration with Scratch Off coming out. Okay, now they was both on the Girl Gone. Oh no, not Girl Gone. That's a movie. Is it? I don't know. I don't remember. It's Girl song with Summer Walker. They were both features. I think, no shade, I stand by Scratch Off 8 Doja Cat up. But either way, the song is fire. The point of the matter is they got a separate collaboration coming out. And if you guys remember, Scratch Off mentioned that she would want to have Doja Cat on her ladies' night. She basically replaced Megan with Doja Cat, okay? Because she's already collaborated with Megan a bunch of times. So she's never done a song with just Doja Cat. And here's my thing. I think Scratch Off believes she has the opportunity to work with Doja Cat now because Doja Cat's flopping. Let's just be honest. She's been trying to work with Doja Cat for years. If Doja Cat works with her now, it's a testament that Doja Cat only does female rap collaborations because she's flopping. Now, moving on from that, Cardi B's botched BBL, unfortunately, is making headlines again. She was spotted somewhere in 4K, and unfortunately, it looked like the BBL or the butt is melting underneath her clothes. I don't know what this is. Maybe it's just a bad angle. Hopefully, these pictures are edited. But, she's been basically exposed for having a botched BBL, like usual. And here's the thing with Cardi B. The only thing I think she needs to do is downsize. All she got to do is just get her smaller butt and she will be good. I think, honestly, no shade, the big booty Judies are getting played out. Like, natural bodies are coming back in style. The big butts and the ant booties and the legs not matching the butt and the extremely anorexic small waist, and it's not organic, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Like, a lot of times, BBLs or any type of surgery makes celebrities and women in general look older, okay? And I feel like with Cardi B, all she needs to do is downsize the booty, and she'd be good. The face card is always going to decline. That's never going to really improve. But we talking about the body, she just need a downsize. I think that the butt not matching the thighs, it just don't look good. And then, her waist is giving Squidward body, like how Squidward looks. It just doesn't look good. And I think the only thing Cardi B can do right now is just to remove it. Remove the fake butt. Now, it has been reported that Rihanna refused her proposal to perform at Copacabana, according to her lawyer. And a fan said it's funny that to put on a show for a billionaire at a private wedding party, she accepts. But now, for fans, she doesn't accept each thing. Okay? So a lot of fans are calling Rihanna out because if you guys remember, I think she performed for a billionaire in India back in 2023, if I recall, 2024. But, when it comes to doing any type of concert or show for her fans, she tends to decline. A lot of fans are wondering why that is. Well, I hope y'all keep the same energy that you guys had for Beyonce when people would say, oh, Beyonce don't really interact with the fans. Beyonce only really acknowledges her fans when she needs money. Well, Rihanna does the same thing. She just doesn't do it musically. She wants y'all to buy Fenty Q-tips, okay? Fenty toothbrushes, okay? That's what she wants y'all to buy. She does not care about the music. In fact, Rihanna basically is retired. And I wish y'all would stop asking her for music. Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, I don't want to hear no artists or no fans ask Rihanna for music or to perform. Okay? And to be quite honest, I think Rihanna's... No shade. I like Rihanna. She's an icon. But I think she's a little bit washed up in the music area. Okay, I think even if she come back, it ain't gonna give. We just had the Smurfs soundtrack where she put out that song that was terrible, and it was named one of the worst songs of 2025. I think she did that on purpose. Okay, when you put out a terrible song after not putting out music for a decade, you did that intentionally. So Rihanna is playing in y'all faces, and y'all need to wake up. She doesn't care. She's part of the 1%. Of course, she's going to do it for a billionaire. She does a lot of stuff for billionaires. Okay, she does not care about the fans, and y'all need to keep the same energy that y'all have for Beyonce and other artists. You need to give that energy to Rihanna. Now, moving on from that, D0JA and SZA's Girl Get Up is expected to debut around number 58 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, 600 sales, 5.3 million streams, and 800K airplays. 600 sales is crazy. Y'all, D0JA fans, really? SZA fans, really? 600 sales, that's it? But in hindsight, due to the new Billboard rules, streams do count more towards the charts, okay, due to the new Billboard rules. So we're going to give them some grace. But let me know if you guys think that this is a bop or flop for D0JA and SZA. in my opinion, I'm shocked that's even charting because I don't hear really a lot of people really talking about the song. I feel like what made the song relevant was the fact that she even dissed Aiden the racist. That is what kept people kind of checking for the song. But I personally think the song is a little bit boring. And I don't feel like it was a good second single after Anxiety. I feel like she could have came back harder. And I'm really talking about D0JA because this is not a single for SZA. This is obviously for D0JA's album. So hopefully the next single will hit because I wasn't really impressed with this one. Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, Tëms and Dave further push the narrative that they are secretly together. They put out a music video for their collaboration, Rain Dance. The song is fire. I like the song, but it definitely feels like there's some sort of chemistry between them. I feel like you can kind of see it in the music video. And they might as well just come out and admit that they're dating. I think that they would be a cute couple. And the thing is, Tëms is fire. This is what a BBL is supposed to look like. Like, Tëms is natural, but the thighs got to match, okay? I don't think the butt got to be this big because Tëms got a big butt. But the waist is not super tiny. It's realistic. The thighs match the butt. That's what the BBL should look like, but Tëms is natural, so it's not going to look like this. But I'm just saying, if the girls was built like this, it would make a big difference. But let me know if you think Tëms is secretly engaged. I feel like she kind of teasing that her and Dave are together. So let me know if you guys feel like they're secretly together and just not telling the public. Now, moving on from that is Cardi B sneak dissing. Okay, she reposted on her X account and said Cardi B's I Am the Drama earns the biggest 16th week sales for a female rap album in the U.S. this decade with 22,000 units. She responded to that post and said exactly. Okay, now a lot of people feel like she is subliminally shading Pink Friday too. My whole thing is with this, okay, this is not an accomplishment. Since when do we care about the 16th week sales? When you couldn't beat the first week, the second week, the third week, the fourth week, here you come talking about the 16th week sales. Like, girl, go sit down. That is so weak. That is so corny and weak of Cardi B. But am I shocked? No, because one thing about Cardi B, and this is what I've noticed, if she can't really beat Ckiminaj, she'll make up her own award status or her own accolade. If the album was so good and people were listening to the album, it would still be in the top 10. Okay? There's been plenty of times where artists like Kendrick Lamar and, SZA and Billie Eilish, you're not on their level. Clearly. But there's been plenty of times where artists have been in the top 10 on the Billboard 200 album chart for months. Okay? You're not one of those artists. Okay? But I just feel like to brag about the 16th week sale, that's corny. That's real life corny shit right there. Okay? Nobody posts stats from the 16th week. Only Cardi B does. Because she couldn't beat Nicki Minaj the first 10 weeks. Okay? So she had to go to the 16th week to try to push like a certain agenda. Like her album is doing crazy well. It's not doing crazy well. Let's just be honest. If it was doing so well, them tickets would be selling out. Okay? People would be buying up tickets to see you live. Are people doing that? No! Okay, let's be very clear. People were not buying your tickets just like they didn't buy that $5 foot-long album. Please sit the fuck down, okay? I don't want to hear you bragging about the 33rd week of album sales. We do not care, okay? Stop it. Did you outsell the first week of Pink Friday 2? You did not, okay? You wasn't even close. You was off by 30,000. Okay, you didn't even do 200K. So I need you to pipe down and sit the fuck down. Okay? And unfortunately, I might have to give you 50 lashings for this. I might have to give you 50,000 lashings. I don't know. I feel like that was kind of weird of you. But anyway, I got some very hot tea on Diddy, 50 Cent, Kendall, the Kardashians, on Patreon. Link will be in description. The new agenda for 2026 and Stefan Diddy T behind the scenes. Link will be in description. And I hope you guys have a great day.